Like I said, I'm super excited to be here. And what we're going to be doing in the next 20 minutes, okay? And by the way, please, if you have any questions, type them in on the chat. I can unmute you or I can read it for you from here. And that is, how do you get the most out of how do you get the best results in the next 6 weeks, okay? So please have a pen and a paper. You're definitely going to want to take some notes, okay? The first thing I'm going to say is that when you want something, write this down. You first, number one, must be crystal clear on what you want. Okay, so I want you to think about it. And if you want to type it in on the chat, type it in. Okay, there's no judgment here. Okay, type in, what is your 6-week goal? What is the goal? Like, I'll tell you mine. Mine is to lose. Okay, mine is to lose 12 pounds. What is your 6 weeks goal? Type it in, okay? What do you want to accomplish? Now, it could be losing weight. It could be maybe you're just like, you know what? I would love to just be consistent at something. Like maybe for you, it's like, I want to take off my makeup before I go to bed every single night. Maybe for you, it's like, you know what? I want to finish this 6 weeks. Even if I lose 1 pound, I want to just finish something for once in my life. Like, type it on the chat. What is that thing that you want to accomplish in the next 6 weeks? And the reason I say that is because unless you know what you want, write this down. What's not measured is not attained. Okay, what's not measured is not attained. So if you don't know what you want, let me tell you something. It's not more likely if you're just like, well, you know, if I can just lose a few pounds, it's not going to be motivating. Okay, so for me, it's to lose 12 pounds. But what I really want, there's this particular dress that I want to get in, you know, so whether I lose 10 pounds or 8 pounds, if I can get into that dress, I'm going to be super happy. So I want you to think about, whether you're typing it on the chat or not, I want you to think about, and that's why we had you write down, what is it that you want to accomplish in the next 6 weeks? Okay, so that's number one. Number two, okay, is you've got to create a plan. You have to have a plan to follow. Write this down. Everything must be a routine. And I know sometimes, I know if you're like me, I'm like, how freaking boring is that? Okay. But the reality is, unless you have a routine to follow, it's going to be, if you have a routine to follow, you're more likely to hit your result. Okay. For example, if the night before, okay, one of the things I do, where's my binder? One of the things I do the night before, okay, is I actually plan out my day the night before. I plan out, what am I going to do the next day? I plan it out from like, what time am I going to wake up? What am I going to, I mean, just everything. Okay. So if you have a plan to follow, write this down. If you think, you're dead. Okay. What does that mean? That means like, if you have to think like, I wonder what I'm going to have to eat today, you're done. Okay. Versus if the night before you're like, okay, I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have my shake for breakfast. This, and you have like, these are my snacks, and you already know what you're going to do the next day. The probability of you succeeding increases dramatically, because now you have a plan. Like, this is what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this, etc. Okay. So that's number two, have a plan. And number three, and this is probably the most important part, and that is have good communication. Write that down. What does that mean, Karla? That means you must have communication with, number one, and more importantly, your coach. Okay, you have a question, text your coach. You have, you're like, you know what? I don't know what to have for lunch, even though you have a meal plan. Sometimes you're like, I don't know. Text your coach, okay? If you're like, I don't know what to have a snack. Is this healthy, not healthy? And you're questioning it, text your coach, okay? That's why we're here. So number one, communication with your coach. And number two, communication with the community. So I hope for all of you guys who are already part of Team Beauty, I really hope you're already inside the Facebook group, okay? If you're not in there, as soon as the call is over, text your coach and be like, how do I get inside the group? They'll send you the link so that you can fill up 3 questions, and then we'll accept you into the group. Why do you want to be inside the Facebook group? Well, because in there, we're talking about how to get results in the next 6 weeks. In there, you're going to have an enormous amount of community support. Let me tell you something. Nobody can ever achieve anything big unless they have community and they're doing it with other people. You can never achieve anything great alone. I'm sorry to break this to you. And if for those of you like, yes, I can, babe, let me tell you something. You're, like I said last night, you will give up on yourself because life happens. But if you have a community around you that doesn't let you quit, that doesn't let you stop, I promise you, you're gonna move forward. So let me tell you what I've done. Every time I've been part of a challenge, I'm going to confess, if I've been part of a challenge and I don't really connect to the Facebook group, I hardly go in there, I don't really post, I don't really read the stuff, I don't really get results at the end of the challenge. The challenge is that I have been active, posting my shake, posting my drinks, posting my food, commenting on people's stuff, watching their things. Those challenges that I have been proactive in are the ones I've gotten the most amount of results. And the reason is because I remember one challenge I was part of. I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I don't, you know, those days that you're like, I just want to go back to sleep 5 more minutes. But I woke up and I remember grabbing my phone. Okay. And the first thing I did, I looked into the chat because I needed motivation. I looked into the chat and I saw everybody posting. I'm like, okay, come on, Karla. And like, even though nobody said to me, come on, Karla, all the posts reminded me of my commitment. And they were a motivation for me. Anytime I didn't feel like doing something, wanted to make some bad choices, I would go inside the Facebook group and I would get inspired. I remember one time, one of the challenges, the ladies was like, someone was like, she took a picture of her work and they brought all these donuts. And she took a picture and then she's like, look what they brought. And everyone was like, don't do it, stay strong. And it was like, it was so amazing. Okay. So those are the 3 tips to have success. Number 1, remember what your goal is. Number 2, have a plan, preferably the night before. Have it ready for the next day. And number 3, stay in communication, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I put together a presentation for you guys, okay? And I'm going to go over why is it that nutrition is so important. One of the things I'm going to have you consider, okay, when you think about your goal, okay, when you think about your goal, let's say you feel like I want to lose weight. And some of you are like, I want to tone up. Okay. One of the things I just learned this the other day by one of the physical doctors from Herbalife was that you want to consider, what do you want to accomplish? You don't want to think, I want to lose weight and tone up. Okay. Why? Because those are 2 different plans. If your plan, now you want to lose weight, but you don't want to lose your muscle mass. That's very different. So if you want to lose weight, let's say, for example, some people here, I want to hit the 200 mark. I want to weigh 160 and have a flatter belly. Great. So those are some results that you want. So that's what you got to focus on. But you can't focus on 2 goals at the same time. The reason being is because when you have one goal, you're going to have that specific plan. So one of the reasons why we have such great results with Team Beauty is because we use the Herbalife nutrition. Okay, so just really brief, Herbalife has been around for 40 years. So this is not something that it's like from one day to the next. We have all kinds of products. Today, the lady that did my makeup, I had some filming today. She was like, your skin is so amazing. Look at my skin, guys. I am 43 years old, okay? She's like, your skin, Karla, when she was doing my makeup, she's like, it's so amazing. And I told her, I brought out all the skincare. She's like, I didn't know Herbalife had skincare. I'm like, yes, babe. So one of the things you want to know is that Herbalife has products for everything, for skin, for hair, okay? The collagen is amazing if you have not had that, right? But these are the main products that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. And that is like, most of us get on these products because you really want to have like a good health, energy, nutrition, bloatingness, and things like that. So why is Herbalife so different? And how is it that you're going to get the best results possible? Number 1, I want you to know something. A lot of people might not know this. Herbalife is the only company in the world that has a philosophy called cellular nutrition. So the thing is, a lot of people sometimes will tell me, I've taken shakes before, I take vitamins, I didn't feel anything. The reason why you will, without a shadow of a doubt, feel a difference with these products is because we have, thank you, Christina, because we have a technology called cellular nutrition. And what that does is it's going to help to take the nutrition to your cells. Write this down. It's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. How many times have people have drank a lot of water and you're always dehydrated because you're not absorbing the liquid. You're not absorbing the water because of all the salt you have in your body. So one of the reasons why this company is so different is because of that. So the first product that is the star of the company, okay, and that is our shake, our Formula One. We have all kinds of flavors: cafe latte, cookies and cream, dulce de leche, chocolate, vanilla, mint chocolate, orange cream, piña colada, wild berry. My favorite, banana caramel, hands down the best shake, I think, right? So we have this product that gives you 21 vitamins and minerals. It also gives you good fiber. You don't have to type it on the chat, okay? But so many women are constipated. Unlike men, we don't wake up. Men wake up and they poop right away. Us women, we wake up and we poop like maybe one day yes, 2 days no. When people take our Formula One shake, they're like, the first thing I always hear, like, oh my God, I am pooping and it's smooth and it's a lot, okay? That is so important because what you don't realize, I don't know if you know this, but your body, every 6 days, your digestive system builds a new tract, a new lining. So if you're not going to the restroom, it's like piling up. Let's say this is poop, and then another lining, and then more poop, and another lining. And that's why many times we'll feel bloated and our stomach is like, how many people have you ever seen that are like, have a big belly and they're really, really hard? Yes, they're overweight, but a lot of the times it's because they don't go to the restroom. So our Formula One is really going to help with that. Okay. Then we have our multivitamin. This is not just any multivitamin. This is going to help you have 21 essential micronutrients. Okay. And it's also going to help with your bones, your skin, and your hair. And since this is an all ladies call, I will tell you that women that have told me, you know what, Karla, like, I don't really like, like I'm a little dry down there. Okay. And I'm telling you, when they take the shake, the multivitamin, and then the next product called Cell Activator, I have had so many women be like, she's like awake. Okay. And one time I asked the doctor, I'm like, Dr. Rocio, she's a woman in Herbalife. I'm a Dr. Rocio, why is it that when women, when they start taking the nutrition, like things, like work better? She's like, babe, because you have to think women have so much stress in their life and they don't eat healthy. You know how they don't have breakfast, they don't have good vitamins and minerals throughout the day. So all of a sudden you're having good vitamins and minerals and your body is actually absorbing it. This cell activator, what it does, in your small intestine, you have a hair follicles that what they do is they absorb nutrition and take it to the cells. If you've ever had menudo, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Their job is to absorb and take them to the cells. This product right here is made with aloe vera. It helps with the body's absorption. So when you have somebody that takes the shake, the multivitamin and the cell activator, which is like the trunk of the tree. Okay, not a lot of people take the multivitamin cell activator maybe on this line. I'm going to highly recommend when you get on that product, you will notice a tremendous amount of differences in ladies, if you know what I mean, every area of your life, okay? So if you have a little bit of a challenge with your hair, your skin, your nails, or other things in your life, okay, that is definitely going to help. But the main function is it gives you good nutrition. And because you have good nutrition, other things are also good. Okay. So now, that is the basic core nutrition. But most of us, what we're looking for is in addition to good nutrition is to lose the weight. Okay. So this right here is what I believe 90% of you probably are on or you will be on. Okay. So let's talk about this. So the first thing you probably already know about is the shake and the protein. So why do we have these two and how do you take them? So the Formula One is what, like I just mentioned, it's your healthy meal. This shake, everyone can take it. My son, Sebastian, he takes a shake every morning and every night, okay? He loves his shake. So this one it's a Formula One, but it only has 9 grams of protein. So what you want to do is you want to add the protein drink mix so that you can personalize the protein. So you always do 2 scoops of the Formula One. Okay. Now the protein drink mix, you do 1 that gives you 17 grams of protein. Write that down. 17 grams of protein. If you do 2 scoops, that gives you 24 grams of protein. So how do you know how much protein you should be consuming? Last night, we gave you the Tanita. If we didn't have time, make sure you get together with your coach and look at how much muscle your body has. Okay, if your body has more than 190 pounds of muscle to about 100, you most likely need about 100 grams of protein a day. So you can do 2, most of us do 2 and 2. 2 scoops of the Formula One, 2 scoops of the protein drink mix, that gives you 24 grams of protein. That will keep you full. Now, how do you know if it's going to keep you full? I'm sorry. If the shake doesn't keep you full, please reach out to your coach, because it might be that you're not absorbing the nutrition, because 24 grams of protein should be enough. Okay. Now, if the shake doesn't keep you full for more than 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to highly recommend that you take the cell activator and multivitamin as well, because what happens is you're not absorbing the food well because of stress and all the stuff that's happened. Most women don't have a good digestive system. Okay. Number 1, because we don't poop every day. And number 2, because we have a very stressful life. Okay. I would say 80% of the women here last night said they had mommy guilt, and all that stress makes you tense, and it makes your digestive system not work as well. Okay. That's one reason why you might not feel full with the shake if you don't. Okay. The second reason is because you're not drinking enough water. Okay. So as soon as I drink my shake, what I personally do, I drink my shake first. Okay. And then with a cup of water, I drink my tablets. I don't drink my tablets with my shake. I drink my shake. And then this way I make myself drink another 8 ounces of water with my tablets. And that has really helped me stay full. Okay, so that's the shake. Now, how do you take the shake? Well, it depends on your results. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose weight, this is what you want to do. Okay, so for weight loss, you want to do 2 shakes a day and 1 healthy meal. Most of us will choose to have our healthy meal for lunch. Okay, so personally, for example, I have a shake for breakfast. I had lunch with my husband, and then I'll have a shake for dinner. Now, don't lie to yourself. If you know that you're not going to have another shake for dinner because that's the time that your husband and everybody eats together, then have a shake for breakfast, have a snack, have a shake for lunch, and have a healthy dinner. Well, what are you going to have for dinner? Here's what you want to have. Write this down. You want to have 4 ounces of protein and lots of veggies. No rice, no pasta, okay, for dinner. Why? Because those carbohydrates, you don't need the energy. You're going to go to sleep. So you want to have like salmon, chicken, whatever protein source you want to have, and you want to have a lot of veggies. Okay, so that is how you want to do it if you want to lose the weight. Now, if you just want to maintain your weight, okay, if you want to maintain your weight, you have 1 shake for breakfast, a snack, a healthy lunch, another snack, and a healthy dinner. Okay, I don't think anybody here wants to gain weight, but if you do, it's 3 meals and 3 shakes. But the thing is here, sometimes people will tell me, Karla, I'm not losing weight. And I'll say, well, how many shakes are you having? They say 1. Well, you're on a maintenance program. Okay, so if you want to lose weight, I promise you, if you do 2 shakes a day, 1 healthy meal, and 2 small snacks, you're going to lose the weight and you're going to feel amazing. Okay, now, in addition to the shake, what we add, okay, is the herbal concentrate. And this right here, what it does is it speeds up your metabolism. It gives you energy. It also has a lot of antioxidants, also great for your skin, okay? And it comes in different flavors: lemon, original, raspberry, cinnamon, and chai. I think raspberry, and peach. Raspberry is probably everybody's favorite, and so is lemon, okay? So this here, you can drink it cold or warm. I just had another glass a little while ago. You can drink it as many times as you want, whenever you want. Most of us add the aloe vera. This is hands down, even my son will be like, Savila, Savila, okay? Aloe, what does the aloe do, okay? So number one, the aloe helps to cleanse your system. Number two, it reduces inflammation. So if you feel bloated, you're like, ah, or you ate too much or anything like that, aloe will help to reduce the inflammation. Number three, it's gonna heal your insides. Yes, mango with lemon. It's gonna heal your insides, okay? What does that mean? We do not cure anything. Diabetes, cholesterol, high blood pressure, bad circulation, headaches, all that stuff. Many times, you guys, yes, it helps you poop really good. When my son doesn't want to go to the bathroom, you guys, I put aloe in his drink and I'm like 10 minutes later, he's like pooping like a madman. Okay. So what we like to do is we like to do the tea with the aloe. How much aloe, Karla? How much your budget can afford. Okay. Personally, I don't measure the aloe. I just pour it in. But if you want to measure it, it's 3 capfuls, okay, of the aloe with a half a teaspoon of the tea. Personally, I like drinking it warm in the morning. Okay, it really makes me go to the restroom. I've always had digestive issues, you guys. I've always been constipated. So the first thing I do in the morning, I drink my hot tea with aloe, first thing in the morning. And then I drink my shake. By the time I'm drinking my shake, I'm like, I gotta go to the restroom, okay? So yes, 3 caps. Oh, it doesn't do, okay, so pour some more, girl. Now, it doesn't give you diarrhea, Dolores, okay? So it doesn't, so for those of you guys who are saying that the aloe, it's not like it does anything. You just feel good. Like you just feel your stomach feels good. You go better to the restroom. Now, if you're not going to the restroom, you want to make sure next week we're going to talk about fiber and all of our digestive health products, but you want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. The other thing, Dolores, I'm not too sure who your coach is. Make sure you're drinking your shake every single morning. I promise you, you do the hot tea with aloe and then you drink the shake. You'll be like, I better go to the restroom before I leave my house. Okay. So those are the 4 products that most all of us will be on. Now, many of us will add a product that is like the best product, the Lamborghini, Ferrari, the Bentley of the weight loss, and that is Prolesa Duo. This product right here, what it does is it helps to control your appetite and it helps to burn fat around your entire like stomach and the chi-chis on your back. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put this Prolesa inside your shake. Now I have a video, I'll post it inside the Facebook group, exactly how to make the shakes and the teas and the aloes and everything and how to put Prolesa. Please listen. If you get the Prolesa or when you guys get the Prolesa, okay, you want to make sure that you take a picture of yourself, even if you don't want to give it to anybody. Take a picture of yourself in a sports bra, in a bra with a belly, you know, and you want to take your, yes, it snatches that waist. You want to take a picture of your front, your side, and your back, especially the chi-chis on the back. You want to take a picture back there, okay? Now, make sure you take a picture every single week because what's going to happen is you're going to see how the Prolesa is like Pac-Man, right? It like eats all the fat in the midsection and in the back. Okay, so it's an amazing product for that. So those are the 4 products that most of us will definitely get started on. And that is the shake, the protein, the tea, and the aloe. And many of us will add the Prolesa. Inside the Facebook group, I will post right now in a little bit exactly how to make it, exactly how to put it all together, okay? But I want to go ahead and that's all I'm going to talk to you guys about today. I want to answer any questions that you guys may have. If you have any questions, what you can do, you can either A, unmute yourself, or B, you can put it on the chat. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, or any coaches have any comments? No, okay. Okay, no problem. All right, so really? All right, guys. Well, you know, I want to be respectful of your time. And what's cellulose for? Okay, so cellulose is a product that helps to reduce cellulite and reduce inches. We'll definitely make sure that we go through all the products throughout these next 6 weeks. I wanted to just get you guys with the core products, which are these 4. If you haven't taken any, if you're not taking them right now, make sure you take them. Be consistent. Take your picture before, because I promise you you're gonna see a difference. And before we get off the call, I want to tell you something, okay? Please grab a pair of pants or something that fits but tight, okay? Something that you can still, don't be bringing me no high school pants, okay? Something that fits but tight. Like you're like, I better wear a big sweater with this one because like that, okay? Bring that out and put it somewhere where you can see it all the time. Because let me tell you something. Some people here will lose weight, like on the scale. Some people here will lose more inches than the scale, okay? And so, but your clothes is the best, in my personal opinion, the best judgment of how your body is changing. Because when you take the shakes, your body's gonna retain the muscle mass. So a lot of the times you lose more inches and body fat than you will pounds, because the muscle weighs more than fat. So please make sure, here's your homework assignment. Number 1, get inside the Facebook group. Number 2, check it every day and contribute every day to that Facebook group. Number 3, get together with your coach and make sure you have a specific plan according to you, and make sure you take your picture, your front, your side, and your back, okay? So it's exactly 8:30. I want to honor our time together. So you guys, make sure you, if you need to go back to see it again, I'm going to post this video right now inside the Facebook group. And let's make sure that we stick to our goals, especially over the weekend. Inside the Facebook group, we'll also announce where we're going to get together on Saturday for the workout, and most likely going to be at a park called the Adventure Park. We'll put all the details there as well. And know that you can invite everybody, including your men in your life. It is a co-ed workout, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. All right. With that said, you guys, please unmute yourselves and say